We are back home. We're so happy. I just woke up from a long sleep. It's nearly 8 o'clock in the evening now. On the 16th, we managed to get out. Well, technically, we left the hotel yesterday, but we managed to get on the plane this morning, which was a whole drama, which will I explain in the video. So I'll show you some clips now and I'll explain what happened. But yes, we're back. Still got a bit of Hainan here, Hainan water, but I won't be going back, I'll tell you that now. This could be the last view of this hotel. My wife managed to get a flight booked for this afternoon. Unbelievable. So hopefully we can get on this flight. We're just waiting to be picked up by the government. We're running late, so fingers crossed. Actually leaving the hotel. Well, wait, can't believe it. I just hope we can get back. Bye, beach.
Then we can have a good holiday, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you should have said it, right?
Yes, Stanley. So somehow my wife had managed to book flights. I don't know how. She found free seats on a flight which was due to take off at 2 o'clock. So yeah, we get on the shuttle bus, which is organized by the district we're staying in. So it goes to every hotel for that one flight, for that Chengdu flight, and the driver has a list of people who are on that, who should be on that bus. So anyway, we've got like 6-7 people on the bus. I think 7 people, and we're going to different hotels picking people up. It's only a small mini bus. We get to the last hotel to pick up one girl, and the driver has to get off to go to reception and pick up the passenger. So he gets off, and then this grandma gets on with her granddaughter, and then a mother gets on. Now we just think they are going to Chengdu like us, because you gotta keep the people together who are leaving, so they know who's going and where you're going, and that you definitely have a flight. Anyway, the bus driver comes back home with this passenger, this girl, young teenage girl, and he's like, hang on, who are you free? You're not on my list. And they're like, yes we are. He said, where are you going? They're like, Shanghai. And he's like, no, this is the bus for the Chengdu flight. You cannot get on this bus. And they're like, we're not getting off. And we're like, huh? They're like, we are not getting off this bus. And the driver's like, right, well, we're not going then. This bus is not moving till you get off. They refuse to get off. Bus driver says, you've got to get off. These people need to catch a flight. There's 4 people on our bus who have got a flight in about an hour's time. They keep refusing to get off, and then at one point the young girl just picks up the old woman's suitcase and throws it off the bus. At this point I'm trying to stay calm because I'm getting super angry. Not aggressive angry, just I'm losing it, because I followed the rules for the last 2 weeks, done tests every day, followed all the rules that the government said, and then these 3 people, well 2 people, because the kids, it's not her fault. These 2 people would not follow the rules. So what am I supposed, we just want to get home. And because of these two selfish people, those people behind us are going to miss our flight. We might miss our flight. Anyway, there's a massive argument. Everyone's shouting to get off the bus. The girl's trying to throw the luggage off the bus. And these two will not get off the bus. And the driver won't move the bus. And the police won't come because we can't get hold of the police because the number's just going through, it's just ringing, it's ringing. So eventually we're just like, driver, you've got to take us to the airport because these people are going to miss their flight. So he takes them. And these two people are still shouting at all of us on the bus. I was just so disgusted. My son was crying his eyes out. I've never been so angry in my life. I've never been so angry. I was so angry because I wanted to get home. I'd followed the rules, and then these two selfish people are just messing it up for all of us. I was so angry. I've never been that angry in my life. So anyway, we said to the driver, listen, you've got to take us. I don't care about these two people anymore. I just don't care. We've got to go. I want to go home. So anyway, we persuade him to drive us to the airport. And then we get to the airport and we do all the checking. It's great. Yeah.
Checking in, hopefully. Checking in, hopefully. Checking in.
Alright, so we checked in, everything's great, super happy. Yeah, I'm going home. Our original flight was 2 o'clock, and then it got moved to 5:50 p.m. that evening. So I was like, okay, I don't care. It's just a few hours, hang out. We were on the same flight as my wife's cousin, which was good because they have a kid and we have a kid, so they could hang out and play and stuff. Then suddenly we hear a lot of commotion upstairs because there's 2 floors in the Sanya airport. I'm like, what's going on? And we noticed all the flights were getting gradually delayed. Then our flight was delayed until 5:30 a.m. the next day, which is today, the 16th. I was just like, God. So my wife went up and her cousin and we looked after the kids. And all the people from that flight went up to the front desk because remember, this is Hainan Airlines and it's the airport for Hainan, Sanya, for their company. So they went up to find out what's going on. The rep told everyone, oh, the Chengdu government won't let us land because they don't want people from Sanya coming back to Chengdu with the virus. And we're like, well, we just tested for 10 days. We got 10 days test results. No one's got the virus. We got all the documents, everything were prepared. Anyway, while he's talking about this, another flight takes off to Chengdu with Lucky Air. So he shot himself in the foot. Then all hell breaks loose. Everyone is trying to fight with the rep, not my wife. Arguing, shouting, chanting. Cops turn up, arrest a few people. Obviously people are pissed because this guy said the Chengdu government wouldn't let any flights land from Sanya, and then a flight takes off from Sanya to Chengdu with a different airline. So we knew he was lying. And he's like, oh, the flight, maybe we can do the flight earlier. Anyway, eventually we end up sleeping in the airport until 5 o'clock when we board our plane. Finally board our plane, get to Chengdu, do the test in the test center, get our bags, and we are home. Yay! The nightmare journey had ended. All right, guys, that's the update. There's still a lot of people I know stuck in Sanya. Araf's, I think it's Araf's. I think that's how you pronounce it. Video. I will put in a link below. Oh, peace out. Stay happy. I will go back to sleep now. Good night. God bless.